And then when you get in close range, like the ulti from the Rumble can do a lot.
It's a Braum, no?
I mean, they take away the Seraphine from the Ashe.
Okay. I mean, I understand the takeaway, but I feel like Braum here, although you are ceding a lot of lane pressure, Braum has tried his hand at everything and has been pretty successful at all of it.
Absolutely. Bit of information going to be garnered. Hook being threatened. Elyoya spotted out. Will that hook come through from Labrov? Yes, it will.
Lands the root onto Alvaro. Hansama did get slowed by the beat drop. SkewMond here first. Awesome damage onto Labrov!
Supa! Holy! He puts the trap down and then does the EW combo to get a trap behind Labrov, which he then chains with the Q.
Similar to Heimer's.
Okay, we'll see it here. So he gets the first trap off of the CC from Alvaro. Then he does EW combo. You can cast the W while you're Eing. And the second trap is behind Labrov.
Okay, clean, man. That was clean.
We see Hansama and Supa battling out for early game control.
Now, of course, this graphic doesn't include the game one performances from both of these teams, but you recognize. Oh, hang on a minute.
Super caught out. He's going to have to use the cleanse, but Hansama with the slows. Heal comes out. Hansama has to back away. Labrov will be able to get the kill. Alvaro forced away as well.
That might be a caster curse and a half as Labrov. Does he have the hook?
Flashes for it. I think he was looking for the flash staggering blows there, but just not quite off cooldown. Complete it, but doesn't have the option just to TP back into the lane to reset that wave state. So he's going to lose some of the wave. Hansama still has flash. Jojopyun going on to Alvaro. The hook going between the uprights, but Alvaro without flash and only with a heal will be spotted out. Dangerous focus from Hansama is enough to secure the kill.
And MKOI, they're trying to go for too much at once here, but Jojo's here.
Hansama still has flash. He's going to use it to get across the wall. Ace in the hole. Labrov can block, but he doesn't. Jojo flashes forward as well. Cap's not moving from the mid lane means that Labrov here is all on his lonesome. He'll go down. MKOI claim 2.
A much needed roam from Jojo to get involved in the map. This bot lane was getting so...
to deal with this rumble, at least in the lane. Also, knowing that SkewMond is on this side of the map because he's just taking the grub means that Myrwn does have to play a little bit more passive. Elyoya using that time, though, to come down towards the bottom side. In charge of Crystal Arrow, Ignite on Supa. He'll cleanse it away. Labrov going to fall.
Labrov flat.
Yeah, he did, and immediately got knocked up. I think he face planted on that Kit Kat. But wanted to take a quick break, it seems.
It felt like G2 knew that's
the fact that perhaps there's someone there. Alvaro going to get caught out by SkewMond with that initial knockup. Alvaro does have the flash, will use it. Also holding on to that encore. Flash under tower for Alvaro.
He's dead.
Yeah, that means Supa's on his way. And Jojo is kind of eyeing perhaps a Realm Warp across. Beat drop. There's the dredge line out, and Hansama secures the kill. 30 seconds on the Drake. Alvaro will be up.
So it's going to be MKOI starting that up. Oh, yeah, they've started it up. But G2, they want to contest.
I'm going to look for this. The Hex Tech Drake getting the slows. TP behind here by BB. No equalizer for him. Arrow's going to hit onto Elyoya. Crescent Guard out, capped with a seismic shove back, and the shield from the Locket still rooted. A volley over the wall will kill off Alvaro. Elyoya falls second, and now Jojo tries to join the fray, but immediately is knocked up. The chase continues for SkewMond, and Supa, the last man standing, but he'll burn where he stands. BB cremates him under the tower as G2 clean up the fight.
And it's BB with the teleport that makes the difference. Myrwn doesn't have...
It was just something we didn't see. Like last year, Rumble and Jace. We asked for it over and over again. Now we've seen him on it a couple of times this split. This is the fourth. There's one, two of those. Alvaro with the heal. BrokenBlade flashing forward. Auto's enough. He went into the danger zone, overheated, and still manages to get himself out. Supa has to cleanse the arrow that came from the mid lane from Hansama. And BrokenBlade should be able to back away here. Maybe we'll stay around. He is on a ward. BB has the equalizer in 2 to just look to clear this wave. Labrov comes across. Supa's going to get slowed. The flash available for the Caitlyn. The Cataclysm 2 for SkewMond. Puts him in the cage. Flash away. Flash forward. SkewMond finds another. G2 taking control of the game. Wind becomes lightning. And SkewMond not caught by it. Emotes on MKOI as he walks away.
G2 are just getting everything here. So Elyoya maybe wants to try to get something going, but there's just nothing left in the tank.
So once the snowball starts, it becomes very difficult to stop. The good news for KOI is they will secure the first tower of the game, so that's a nice injection of gold onto Jojo. Ulti committed onto Elyoya.
Yeah, Labrov with the depth charge there for the follow-up. Flag and drag out, but with a hook from the dredge line. Elyoya now needs to get out. He'll flash, but he's still caught with a harpoon. We're hooking and we're fishing. The harpoon finds the whale in the jungle. Elyoya falls. Jojo's going to chase out Caps. The overload not connecting, and SkewMond already back here with that empowered recall from the Rift Herald. Can look for Jojo too. Weaver's wall forward from Caps. Jojo trying to trade in. The seismic shove will knock him back. A flag and drag to follow up. A realm warp. Jojo flashes and escapes. Fancy feet from the Ryze. Gets out alive.
Credit to Jojo, just barely getting away with his life. He has to commit the flash, but my goodness, G2 are not slowing this game down, and I think a lot of the credit deserves to go to SkewMond once again. We think back to last year's summer, it was he who earned the finals MVP. It was he who got the better of Elyoya in that finals. After Elyoya came into the finals, considered to be the better jungler in that matchup, this man is stepping up today as BrokenBlade now the target.
Calling the ram, BrokenBlade locked in the alcove. Elyoya here to keep him in. Flame Spitter out. Elyoya has no ult, but I don't think BrokenBlade has the damage to work through both of these right now. They dodge away from the harpoon. Wind becomes lightning. BrokenBlade still getting chased out. No equalizer for him too. In the end, should die even with the scrap shield. Caps comes across Myrwn, flashes forward, dodges the seismic shove, and will escape the tower's clutches. But the chase perhaps can continue. A TP out from Myrwn. SkewMond looking for the flank as well. The arrow. Elyoya dodges. Alvaro and Supa on their way up here to make sure that Elyoya can extricate himself from a sticky situation. For the rest of MKOI, BrokenBlade spots Jojo. Labrov's coming across as well. Has that depth charge. Jojo trying to trade in. Elyoya on his way to try and help out his mid laner. Equalizer down. Jojo caught with the dredge line. Elyoya dashes forward, flashing in by BrokenBlade as Jojo with an encore from Alvaro is able to find the kill.
I mean, Jojo's doing his best in the situation that they've got, and the support comes in at just the right time. Now Supa caught out.
SkewMond going for the chase here. An arrow goes out. Supa has to flash a flash cataclysm from SkewMond. And he lands the lance to secure the kill.
He's not
Alvaro
done.
now on his lonesome. There's a flash for Labrov. No flash for Alvaro. Flag and drag dredge line. And once again, it's hook, line, and sinker as Alvaro falls.
And SkewMond, what a beast! You can't even blame Supa for that one. He wasn't face checking. He was just trying to play an ADC.
Retreating for now. Control ward down from MKOI. Can be cleared out by G2 and is so. A couple of snap traps. Tasty cupcakes waiting for Labrov if he steps further forward. Jojo, the hook, does not connect. Blast cone used by Labrov. MKOI still holding their ground in the river. Supa gets chunked out a little. Jojo dodges the seismic shove. His fancy feet has the ballet shoes on this game, it seems. Elyoya and MKOI will start up the Drake. Unsummer still has the arrow. Labrov still has the depth charge. Dreadline lands onto Myrwn. Call of the Portal coming out. Equalizer on the backline. Encore for the follow-up. Lands onto 3. The charm in. Elyoya dives forward. A crescent guard for the retreat. Myrwn on the front line. SkewMond chased up towards the top side. Goes in with the cataclysm. And now Caps and Unsummer begin to open up. They're locked in a cage. And MKOI are just food for G2.
The fight looked so good for MKOI, but SkewMond just keeps delivering as he takes down 4 members. Caps with the Cloud Soul, takes down Jojo as well. It's an ace for G2. It's a soul for G2, and it's probably going to be the Nash.
I remember this from the regular season. A Ryze on a base defense with the actualizer just completed. Can MKOI pull the rabbit out of the hat? Can they get a little bit of sleight of hand? G2 not giving them the fight for now. The mid inhib is down. The arrow goes in. The equalizer too. An actualizer does not beat an equalizer, it seems, as Jojo falls first. Myrwn still on that front line, but MKOI having to back away. Crescent guard out by Elyoya, but the dash in from SkewMond. Elyoya falls as G2 wipe them away in the base. A 5-0 ace to top off a 27-minute win.